Good evening, everyone. I am Professor Presley coming to you from the darkness of the desert. And tonight we will be discussing top 5 stabber killer horror movie guys from movies. And these are main character slasher stabbing movies that are horror. And so let's get going with the top 5. Alright, number 5 is a stabby horror movie that you should all know. It takes place at Crystal Lake, and it's got a stabber guy in it. And if you watch the very first one, spoiler alert, it's getting fucking so boring that it will make you fall asleep. And then you'll sit up for a second and be like, oh, is that Kevin Bacon? We should watch Tremors instead. Oh, there's some 80s boobs. Okay. Still, we should probably go watch Tremors instead. And so, Jason, he's a killer guy, but obviously if you've seen it, you know it's not him. Okay, number 4. And number 4 is a scary horror movie character. And tell you what, rated R, first of all, for the movie trailer. And the movie, okay, New Line Cinema. And this features Scary Dude. There's the song. He's got his own theme song that people jump rope to. That's right. Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddy Krueger. Burned up face. That's the girlfriend from Better Off Dead right there. And so, sort of foreshadowing, right? That's her. No, look close. Okay, and then this guy. Okay. Oh my God. Freddy will just stab people. He's such, he completely undefined powers. Comes at you in your dreams when you're vulnerable, but you can grab his hat. And, don't fall asleep in the tub, because Freddy will get you. Oh, look at that. Oh, he comes through the mirror. Of your dream. So, through the looking glass. Okay, in this part, what happens to Johnny Depp when he gets sucked into there? Turns into, that's right, an amalgamation of Freddy and Johnny Depp, which is Edward Scissorhands. They're glommed together. Okay, back to the fun. Booby traps for the average person. Set them up. Have you ever been licked through a phone? That sucks. Okay, then what is this thing in the bed? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. And so what's going on? Oh, it's a dream. It's just one dream. Nightmare on Elm Street, no sequel. Okay. Number 3 on our list. Okay, I don't even want to spend much time talking about number 3 because number 3 is Pennywise. It's scary freaking clown. And when, oh my God, Tim Curry played him. He was the original one. Tim Curry from such movies as Home Alone 2. He's that guy. And of course, Sweet Transvestite. And let's bring us down to number 2, which is not as scary as Pennywise. If you like Pennywise, you're a psychopath. Don't ever take a selfie with me. Okay, so number 2. Okay, it's sort of like a reverse Pennywise because you got a murderer. Okay, and Pennywise goes and he drags kids down the sewer and murders them. And then now this is a murderer, right? And then they get outside and they're like, oh, we already caught him. Look at that. Why was he so easy to catch? Boom, it was a kid dressed as a clown. Take that, Pennywise. Okay? And so then you watch the rest of Halloween, okay? And the only way to watch it properly is to watch it by yourself in the middle of the night in a cabin. Especially maybe when you have a cold and you're feeling weak. Otherwise, you will fall asleep every time when you get to this part and you're like, oh, I don't ever remember that part. And it's because you've fallen asleep and you're like, oh no, and you wake up and you think you're in an Activia commercial, but you're not. You're there watching Halloween. It's still going on. Right? And you're only on the first movie. And you're like, oh, look at his face, it's scary. Oh, and then somebody will be like, that's William Shatner mask. You're like, okay, tell me a new fact about it. Oh, here's a new fact for you to have about Halloween. Jamie Lee Curtis eats 9 pounds of yogurt a day.
Dimension Breaker had to be done.
And that brings us to our number one stabber killer guy from the movies guy, and that is Leatherface. Oh my god, he's terrifying. Watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre is so much better if you watch Summer School first, because Chainsaw, Francis Chainsaw, while being, and Dave, of course, while being two of the greatest characters ever invented, they are experts on Leatherface and Texas Chainsaw Massacre and creature creator Rick Baker. And I have unfortunately patterned most of my life after Chainsaw, which I do not recommend you doing. Do not pattern your life. And honorable mention, scariest killer guy in a movie to me, because of all the slow intrigue, is Frank Booth in the movie Blue Velvet. And if you watch Blue Velvet, you will never want to look at another human being's ears again. And so honorable mention for him. It's a great movie. You should go and watch it. All right. I thank you all kindly for stopping by and watching these top 5 lists. They're a lot of fun to make, and hopefully they're at least something you can watch while you're waiting to get a colonoscopy. Thank you for coming by, and I hope that you guys are safe out there. Take care of each other. Remember, if you like and subscribe and all of that with these videos, it doesn't cost you anything, but it helps us a lot. Thank you.